Hey, boss.
Alright, everybody, we back with another video, man. And shout out to Straight Down. This video is shout out to him. And this is a video about NBA 2K21 next gen, bro. It's gonna tell you everything about everything you wanna know. And then so far next week they're gonna have takeovers, build systems, how they gonna build it, everything like that next week, alright? And let's go ahead and get to the video. I'm out.
What up, 2K fans? It's your boy Shake, and it's time for some more NBA 2K21 Next Gen news. Today, Mike Wang dropped part 2 of his Next Gen gameplay courtside report. There's been a lot of improvement to the Next Gen movement. Dribble movement has been rebuilt from the ground up. Protect and post movement got massive upgrades. Player speed is more accurate to real life, and there's realistic weight distribution. Defense and off-ball movement also got a huge improvement. There is more lifelike awareness to the look of players, improved cuts, and a fixed sliding. They smoothed out the twitchiness. There's more accurate movement all across the board. Player size detection logic has been improved, which means players react differently to bigger and smaller players. And there's new signature motion styles for bigs and guards, which basically means there's a major visual difference between the bigs and the guards and the way they move. Foot planting also got some big improvements. There's been a huge leap in removing sliding, as I mentioned earlier. They've gotten a lot better at making micro adjustments. Proper footwork as players are making hard cuts and accelerating and stopping. Mike says we've also got some improvements in body ups. They improved the interactions between the ball handler and the defender. There are less canned interactions, which basically means there's more control over your player for the user. It's more rewarding for taking proper driving angles and respecting the contact. Driving directly into a defender will stop them in their tracks or force pickups. There's more realistic defensive covers for defenders that match up well. Slow defenders or slow to react defenders will get hit with blow-bys. Mike says this makes for an overall better 1v1 game that more accurately mirrors the real NBA. We've got some improvements in off-ball contact. They completely reworked the off-ball contact system. There's new screen interactions, no more vacuum screens, so you won't be getting pulled into screens at various different angles like you're being sucked into the screen. You can reject screens and go over and under as you expect. This is huge. They have a new and improved impact engine. This allowed for a new in-air contact shot system. They no longer have to take control of the defenders to pull them into place to force certain animations, which means no more canned animations and getting posterized simply because you were standing in the right spot. Defenders can move their players into position and make the play on the ball themselves rather than the game dictating it. Improved block targeting while minimizing clipping. So you're gonna see better defenders target the ball better on blocks without their hands and arms going through the body to get the block. Listen to this. There are new contact alley-oops, so alley-oop posterizers are in the game. Just look at this lob from LeBron James to Dwight Howard. A lot of guys on Twitter were saying that this is going to be overpowered. If you're playing perfect defense on a pick and roll, you're still going to get posterized. Well, there's no way to play perfect defense and still get posterized, especially if they no longer have any canned animations for contact dunks. And for the first time in 2K, there's also contact putback dunks. So this really sounds like the top 10 plays of the week are going to be fire this year. Also exclusive to the PS5 with the new PS5 controller, there are PS5 trigger effects. You can feel the resistance on the sprint trigger as your energy drains. Strong post players will feel very little resistance on L2 when they're backing down weaker opponents. So Mike Wang wrapped this up with his takeaways, saying that the advancements in the hardware lead to advancements in the software. So my takeaway with all this is that 2K21 on next gen sounds amazing already. I'm excited for the contact lobs, contact putback dunks, less canned animations of minimizing clipping, better defense, just better overall body movement on the basketball court. Things should look a lot more fluid, which is obviously hard to portray in just small clips, so we're just gonna have to see the game being played and play the game ourselves. A lot of people will say that 2K21 looks the same in terms of how it looks and how it plays, but obviously there's gonna be a huge improvement in how it moves and how it plays in your hands. Anyway, next week will be all about player builds, badges, and takeover.
Given that's how we live it, don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.